You are live. Hello, everybody. How you doing? Thanks for tuning in. When you come here, of course, you won't be here yet, you mad buggers. But yeah, today we are doing a rejig of. It's a tongue twister. It's banana chocolate caramel waffle. It's something we made during the week last week. We had a little brainstorm session, and it kind of came up with that. We are going to do a chocolate mint custard. Not today. Today is about the remix and how we get to that point. But yes, look forward to people popping in. We've just done our first ever review. Feedback is totally welcome, and I get the music all the way through is annoying. But we're working on that. I need to mute all of these conversations. There. And we're good. So, Chris, I hear you have beer today. What have we got?
Of course. I'm on the Brixton Brewery Low Voltage Session IPA.
That looks really nice. What is it? I know it's an IPA, but what's in it? Like, what are you getting from it?
It's like a citrusy hoppy beer. It's really light as well. It's 4.3%, but it's definitely quaffable. I could happily have 4 or 5 of these in about half an hour.
Oh, tasty, tasty. Well, I'm on the freebies, still on the Stella Artois, the white beater. We don't beat women, but you know, Stella Artois. It's refreshing. It's Stella Artois.
Are you not tempted to look like John McClane from Die Hard, the original yet?
To shave me head and wear vest.
It's like it's Stella Drinkers 101, right?
Oh, I've just got a notification. We're live. That's a bit late, YouTube. What are you playing at? I wonder if we've been talking for a while and it hasn't actually gone live on YouTube yet.
I assume it's already live on the good old Book of Lies. I mean, Facebook.
Yeah, the Book of Lies. Yes, 99% of the news is fake news. Just to absorb that and fake book. But yeah, just done a review on this. The Drag Max, absolutely wicked. So we'll be using this today.
Did you find out whether it's leather or not?
No, I haven't really looked into it, mate, but I certainly don't think it's leather. Look at the stitch. There is no stitch, and it's an embossed kind of vinyl. Still feels nice, but I just wish they had that consistency from even putting a bit of stitching up there that we've seen on the other drag products. That's all. But yeah, nice. I really like it, man. I love the PMP systems. I thought when they first came around, they're a bit odd. You know, they're trying to do away with 510s and such as that. But I'm really settling into it. I'm a mech man, but if I'm going to have a regulated, I just love the simplicity, the ease. Look, I've got 3 different flavors here right now. There we go. There's 1 flavor, 2 flavors. You catch me drift. It's just so easy, and I love the Max because it's dual battery. If I can put salts in here, it's going to last us all day. Easy.
Really? Without a fill up?
Oh, here's our Stefan. I hear your ladies with you tonight. Right, today, this eve. Our Stefan. How you doing, mate? Yeah, today we're doing a remix on banana, chocolate, caramel, waffle. It sounds a bit complicated. It is complicated.
Are you not tempted to do one with just blueberries? We could give it a specific name.
Don't you dare, Chris. Don't you dare. I think we were going to do that with the blueberry custard tart, weren't we? But then I decided to change it because you came up with a name. So I thought, yeah, rather than a waffle, we'll go for a tart, just so you don't get naming rights on it. Oh. But yeah, we've got the chocolate banana caramel waffle in here. Yeah, that's not a bad profit. It's just I have had some quite high nick. I've cleaned the coil, cleaned the tank, but it's still there. We had some vampire vape, 12 milligram in here.
I always get worried by their colours, just because it's just like it looks like the Incredible Hulk's piss.
2 seconds, I'll just grab some. Keep talking, Chris. I mean, we do have. I have a couple up here. I like to keep a couple of bits. Hey! All good, good, mate. Yeah, I thought you'd be going live later, so I'll jump on one of the lives at some point. You will, mate. But yeah, colorant. How do we feel about colorant in Eliquid? It's a good product for like a brick and mortar, getting people off the stinks and stuff like that. I get that. And we have them on the website just because there's such a brand that's been around for such a long time.
I just don't see the need for colouring. Other than that, I don't mind it.
But we won't be using any colour in Live Lounge. I don't gel with it, and I try not to use colourant ever, even in my own personal bit. Oh, we've got a little sick face going on there. We don't like vampire vapours, and we not like colourant. I've got a beer and some coffee. What's that all about? Come on, sort it out.
I have been tempted to try that coffee porter beer, by the way. That's been one on my list.
The Heisenberg looks like a Smurf's happy juice. I get that, mate. I get that. I don't think colourant deserves a place in any liquid, but yeah, it does. It does look like some fun time liquid from a Smurf.
I was thinking more the Incredible Hulk, but you know, we're all different on what we think.
I might need to rip this coil out of here.
Well, on a plug and play, that'll be easy enough, right?
Oh, in fact, we have an empty here that's not going to be absolutely. Yeah.
And how would you rate this against the Oxford?
How would I rate against the Oxford? Oh, that's a tough one. I've used both. I might have to do a review on the Oxford, to be fair. It's a different product, mate. It's a different product, completely different in my eyes, anyway. Where this is like a very open system. The Oxford's like the tank is inside, it's internal. You've got to take the battery door off and stuff like that. So it's a different kind of device. I think the ease of use of this kind of pushes it above the Oxford for me. Does that make sense or not? The Oxford's a really, really good product, and I think it's very heavily designed for a female market, especially the new colours that are coming out as well. Very heavily like pushed towards a female market. The good devices though, man. The flavour's amazing on the Oxford. So yeah, I don't want to take away from the Oxford by comparing it. The about the same in kind of quality and vapor production and flavour. I'd say they're about the same, mate. I just like the simplicity and ease of use of the drag. This thing is not going to leave my side for a couple of months. You can guarantee it. I like the 0.3 PMPs the most. See, everyone's different, isn't he? I like the 0.2s. The 0.3s are good. I think I've got the 0.6 on the mouth to long. Got the 0.6 on there and just shut the airflow right down, and it seems to do the trick for me. But for a sub-ohm, I like the 0.2.
And I'm still just on the chasers in an RDA.
I know. I need to get some RDAs out. I've left them all packed. But yes, this is just a gentle chitty chat, isn't it? We've done our review. That was pretty good, I thought, for a first effort. Feel free to go further down, guys, and if you're watching this later, give us a bit of feedback, give it a like, give it subscribe and all that jazz. We've got lots coming. Oh, I'm starting to do a Vic type pull on this.
Go on. Best intimidation.
I can't do it. Ejecting vapor from my lungs past my lips with such fierce, tenacity, it makes me cough. Hang on, we'll try. Can you give it a go, Chris? That's it. That's a big vape. But we like vape. Wait, I like vape. He's very knowledgeable and very up to date on news and facts and shit like that. And he seems arrogant. Yeah, the RDTA pods for both are the game changers though. I need to get the RDTA for this. I didn't get one. I just didn't have any around. I'll have to get some though. For on the website. Oh, that chocolate coming through.
And you were talking about Vic. I don't mind Hoggle. I think Hoggle's all right.
Hoggle. Who's Hoggle?
We've seen Labyrinth, right?
Oh. I need a dripper, man. I need a dripper. This definitely needs a bit of sweetness. It definitely needs a bit of sweetness and a bit more chocolate and a little bit more banana.
Does it need a little bit of a certain product that you could compare to people who wear certain boots with leather jackets? Particular band, particular shape.
What are you on about, Chris?
Super sweet, obviously.
Super sweet. All right, yeah. We don't use initials when we're talking about super sweet anymore. We do anything but. Yeah, we don't just shorten that one down no more.
No. Not after me and Carl were literally just like.
Yeah, we'll get rid of some vapor in the ISO unit, WAFFLE BLF658. Because everyone has one of these kicking about.
I have a window. It's wonderful. It works.
It just drags everything, all the particulates go up into there.
Man goes to the sky.
Look, mate, I haven't had a chance to social media much today because I've been busy filming things. But yeah, I've seen a picture of that in our content room, and that looks really good, man.
And me, I've posted some bits and pieces out for the rituals and a few chaser bits and pieces out. And I've even cycled and I've got that live lounge order out as well.
See, we are getting about there slowly. Slowly does it.
The personal touch of a wave, wearing gloves and a mask.
I think Stefan is talking about. I don't know what Stefan is talking about. So that's delicious, but it's not pumping through on a stock. I have had colour in this, so I'm gonna have to vape away for about 5 minutes. I think. Definitely getting the chocolate through, not coffee.
Has Stefan tried the colour yet? Then
he's tried the original batch, the one that needed filtering through a sock. Well, I made it up in these lovely little pots, and I hadn't realised. I thought, they're going to come in, they're going to be sterile, they're going to be clean as a whistle. I've learned my lesson. So whenever these come in now, they get to scrub down in the steriliser. Yeah, but it had some, I think, pubic lice in there.
Adds to the flavour, right? People would pay extra for that,
People would. And we have been on about setting up an OnlyFans. We need to monetize this shit. Might as well do it for OnlyFans instead of Patreon. We're not doing either, don't worry.
I was going to say, I don't know how much I've got going, but I'll see what I can do.
Little nipple flap going through while we're doing another live. So I'm sure it'll go down really well.
Yeah, why not? I used to have them pierced. I'm sure I can even get just a shield instead.
See, I missed the boat on this midweek. He had to use a coffee filter. He had to use a coffee filter to push that colour through, but when he did, he thought he was in heaven for a little while. I'll turn this off a bit. It's a bit noisy. It's a little bit noisy. Yeah, I'm just trying to get the flavours through. I'm probably going to have to dig out an idea. Let's see what we've got in here. I haven't got any mods. This is the bad thing about the PMP. This is why it needs a 510 adapter.
It'll be coming though, right?
I'm sure they'll be coming, man. I'm sure they'll be coming.
That's the one thing that annoys me with these. Jesus.
Posh much. I've got cases for everything. Oh, look at me in my case. Oh, now we have a thing of tanks. Not a fucking RDA in sight. Where have I put them? That's annoying. Comes from insects, lol. Had to use a coffee filter. Mix inserted in places. I don't have an RDA with me today. I should have some kidding about, like. I should. I have single battery mods and RDAs, but that won't be powerful enough. They're regulated mods. They won't quit.
They'll fire for about a second. It'll be like pulling a flan out of the oven, just.
Yeah, it won't be great, man. I thought, we'll use these. I'm still getting the flavour notes through. Don't get me wrong, it's still tasty.
I've got that Monty Python sketch. You've got a woman's hand, my lord. A woman's pet. You have a woman's mod, my lord. A woman's mod.
The ladies mod. Can you see what I mean about the Oxford being quite? Would you say that's more engineered to a feminine market?
No, I've got little hands though, so.
That just looks very girly to me in comparison to that. Where are we at? That's a very masculine design, where that's a very smooth, curvy kind of thing.
Yeah, but topside carbon isn't exactly the biggest, and my hand is just, it's only just able to keep up. It's just like little hands, like a Chinese person. That's why I buy stuff where it's just like, can the Chinese use it? It's like, yes. It's like, I'll buy one. That's why I'm a Sony fanboy. It's just like, if Microsoft makes something, I can't use it because their controllers are just huge.
Yeah. Right. I need to get the original recipe now. And see where we were.
Stefan, only on the OnlyFans, obviously.
This one is a complicated recipe. We've got like 7 flavors in there, which isn't the most complicated of these when you're trying to make a chocolate. Right, so we've got waffle in there, we've got glamour chocolate, we've got banana, we've got caramel, we've got vanilla, we've got another chocolate in there. I just need to have a look at these levels now. See what we can do on the OnlyFans of Vo. Clearly, OnlyFans, man. Cleanse one's palate. Right, let's have a look at what we've got. How can we punch this through? We did do a test on all of these chocolates a couple of weeks back. Oh, so we need to increase the banana. We need to increase the chocolate. What kind of percentages we're at? Yeah, we still have a little bit of playroom. We still have a little bit of playroom. Easy, Tiger, easy. So I'm going to get the old scales out.
It's weird having no face in the middle anymore. I'm so used to it.
Karamak, I do have that down here, Stefan. We have the Karamak here as well. Drink it, and mate, it's not all I've got in, but I've got like 3 crates of it that I was given from a supplier. Oh, there's some, you know. Oh, there you go. There's
Stefan,
crates. Oh,
do I fare better?
that's more my style, mate. To be fair, Karamak. I need a dripper. We'll do a midweek affair on the Karamak, I think.
That's going to take like that's going to be like the Fritzl's kids with the actual steep, I reckon.
Yeah, this is the Karamak's going to need like a good, I reckon, a 6 week on that bloody thing to break down those. It's going to need a long one for certain. But the Karamak, it tastes like that, but it's still very alcoholic.
Is that a bad thing?
It is. It is. It is when you're trying to hit the Karamak flavour, mate. There's no alcohol tang in a Karamak.
So what you're saying is you've improved upon it.
AA meetings, AA meetings.
This is the AA meeting, right?
It is.
We're both doing well with it.
Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to split this down. Let's have a little weight of this. And we'll split this recipe in half, original, and then see how we can improve or take away. So it is. Take that out. So I need 31.5 grams in this pot. Let's have at it. I normally make like multiple samples. Why didn't I do it that day? I don't know. I think I was messing about on the hob, wasn't I?
Yes.
I think, oh, we could try this.
Part of me died inside because it's just like it's not trifle related. I've waited so long.
Sorry, mate. We need some other flavourings in for a nice trifle.
Chocolate trifle?
Chocolate trifle, please, sir. Please, sir.
Don't make me Oliver Twist it. Please, sir. No.
Oh, yep. I'll split that down. There we go. Pen. Just follow the process. I've split it down. Right. Do. So that is, I can't believe I made a 30 mil. No, I made a 60 mil of that. Why did I even do that? Ripened cream. We did use ripe. What else did we use? What else did we use, man?
It was like a foamy banana, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was ripe in a foamy banana. I don't want to give everything away, Stefan. Don't want to give everything away in our lives, man. If I'm doing a recipe for the people, then yeah. But this one is a very strong candidate for a recipe for Live Lounge. But if anyone, should we start making recipes for people? I don't know. I don't want to make this into a DIY thing. I want people involved in our process, not us involved in theirs. Does that make sense?
I don't know. If you bashed out a strawberries and cream, because I don't think Live Lounge would ever do a strawberries and cream. It's a bit too basic.
It is too basic. I can revisit old school flavors, maybe, for the guys, and then post those recipes up. Definitely,
Post it in a live so they've got to watch it. Boom.
Yeah. Who wants some DIY recipes up that we've made? Would you be happy with that, Steph? Would you like to see some DIY recipes on the page? You know, we're up for evolution. That isn't why we started things, but we are up for a little bit of evolution along the way. Ripened cream. We didn't use a creamy banana, mate. No, we did not. But the banana note's really nice in it. It's where it's supposed to be at. Oh, can I split this down even further? I could. I'd take the foamy out and use banana cream. See, the banana ripe's working really well. If you could smell it, you would understand. The banana ripe is working really well. Did we put any cream in? Yeah, we did use a bit of cream in there. We've got some vanilla custard in there. I'm stripping it down in my brain. We used a bit of marshmallow in there. We did.
Is there going to be 0.5% of honey?
The honey flavour. It would work really well, wouldn't it? It would work really well. Like a honey note in there, because waffles are like a honey base kind of thing, aren't they? They have waffle within generally, and cinnamon and. Oh, this one's tricky, man. I want to increase the chocolate. First and foremost, I want to get that chocolate increased a little bit. And we've got Glamour chocolate.
30% flavour, and I can see it already. It's going to be really chocolatey, RDAs only. It's going to ruin everything.
It really does have a chocolate note there, but I just want to increase it a little bit.
Just look at the colour of it. It's like tarmac.
We're trying to make a good chocolate. And that was our take home from it. We want to make a decent chocolate flavour, and I think to do that, we need to increase. So,
Not tempted to put a bit of white chocolate in there just to cream it up a bit as well?
that's what I was thinking. A little bit of white chocolate. That's it. We have come up with a lot of good flavours that we haven't produced yet. We haven't put out there.
Some of them are in the think tank, though, aren't
they? They are in the think tank. They're there for development, and some of them are already banger. But some are in the think tank. And we like you say, Stefan, we're not going to produce all of these. So the ones that we aren't going to produce, we can just put out there for the DIY community. 100%. We want everyone involved in this, man. Exactly that, Stefan. 0.25%. Just got to do the math on this one now, man. Yeah, I know where we are.
Do math. Prodding you with a stick. Do math.
Do math. So we've split that down. I should really start from scratch, but I don't want to. I don't think we need to. So we'll put a little bit of white chocolate in there.
How much chocolate do you reckon is going to be needed as like a good chocolate trifle base? Just curiosity's got the better of me.
Well, it depends, doesn't it, man? They all depend. Let's have a look. 8%. 8% you can go up to on white chocolate, apparently. They all work on different percentages. They all have different strengths. If you're using an innerwear or, you know, it's like that. If you use that past 1%, it's going to destroy your brain. Like there's such intensity, and it won't really destroy your brain. But there is such intensity in that you don't really need to go over 1%. I would never go over 1% with an innerwear. Flavour West. What's the guide on this one? I'm sure it's maximum. I need to look into it. I don't want to put my balls on the line there. Capella, I think like 3% is generally a good area with Capella. You get B, you dishonored family. Yeah. So I'm going to put some of this in. I'm going to put some of this in. I wish I had my calculator on us. I should have my laptop here, calculating the recipes as we go, rather than just go.
You want 1/4% of 60 ml, yeah? How much?
It's 30 mil. I've split these down.
Jesus. I can't be bothered. 10% is 3, 1% is 0.3.
Tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to knock it up there. I'm going to pour some of this back in up to 50 mil. It just makes life easier. It really does. A lot easier.
0.0075.
Yeah, it's tiny, so we might as well. So 31 in there. We need. Right, I need to take out 8 mil. A little bit more, and then we're there. Done. So now we have 50 mil. Done.
That's nice and easy then.
We can do the maths now. We can do the maths quite easy. So I'm going to go for 2% in white chocolate.
So 4 mil.
No.
Half, isn't it? Half of what you say. So 1 mil.
1 mil.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, man. Yeah. We'll go 1 mil. And this is why I've started doing 10 mil mixes and stuff, because it's just so much easier. It's so much easier.
Legend says that 100 mil mixes would make it even easier for the percentage. Legend says.
Legend said, but that's just a waste of materials, isn't it?
Unless it's really good, at which point you've already got one already pre-mixed.
True. Save the planet. Right. So we put a little bit of white chocolate in there. I think another bit of chocolate. So we've gone for a little bit of white chocolate in there. And I want to use a different one, man. Obviously, we've got glamour chocolate in there. A bit of sweet. Let's have a look. Let's have a good look.
Mick, who's that, sir?
Hello, Mick. How you doing, mate?
Yeah,
we're just having a little bit of a play around on a flavour we made last week, which was caramel banana chocolate waffle. Always in the chase of that elusive waffle. So I'm going to put 2.5% of this in, Chris. And that's the flavour milk chocolate. It's not really a predominantly used chocolate flavour. He's waving his Gandalf stick at you, Chris.
Yes.
0.15. I'm going to write these down in a second.
Before the live just ran, it's like I need to have a show and try and be presentable just in case.
Right, there we go. There's 0.15 of that in there. I'll write these down as we go.
Tell you what, considering it's been nearly a week since you've had your shave, it's not coming back quick, is it?
Has it been a week though?
Just about.
I think it was Monday. That's 5 days. That's not bad growth for 5 days, man. So we've gone for 0.3%.
I find it so weird seeing you without a beard. It's weird.
It's daft, isn't it? Look, about 6.
Yeah.
Milk chocolate. We went
the police to knock on door, just like, were you really contacting this person online?
1. Oh shit. Went 2% on white. I think Stephanie is right on it. A different kind of banana might kind of push that through a little bit. We don't want to drown it out. I'm not going to add any more banana in at this point.
Why not go full-blown Despicable Me Minions and just a little bit more banana?
A little bit. I mean, we do still have that playroom. But I'm thinking what else we can use to push it through.
Don't
We
make me get
want
Static X in my head, please. I've been
we
listening to them all day.
in that kind of waffle note without drowning it out too much. This isn't
Banana's
really.
subtle, isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Banana's quite subtle usually.
Banana is quite subtle. I mean, we're getting a lot of pungency through on this mix on banana, but it's not really transferring that much on the vape. I don't have the banana that I generally would really enjoy.
That's foamy sort of children's banana, sweet one.
I've got banana ripe, yeah, but I have run out of the foamy. Not many. I don't know. You've got to have that weird little combo. I'll increase. What did we use on banana? We only went 3% on banana, which is kind of normally the magic realm. Talking about Gandalf, and I think 3% is normally a good area, man. If it's a predominant flavour.
You've got to go 7%, just for each ring of Mordor.
No, man, I might increase it like by 0.2, 0.3.
7% and in the darkness. Speak them.
7%. Right, I'm gonna go up 0.2. I think that should kind of cover that one. 0.2, so I need 0.1 gram. Come on, dear. There we go. 0.2 increase.
Have you got a name for this one yet then?
I think we're going to have to do it somewhere along the Gandalf route, aren't we? Rolf wants to be pen pals with Chris. So
as
we've increased.
As long as he don't sing about me again when he says two little boys, he knew me when I was younger, clearly.
Two little boys had two little toys. So yeah, we did 2%, so that's 1 gram.
I was devastated when there was news come out about Ralph. It's just like, no, that guy did RSPCA live. That was awesome.
I want to inject a bit of breadiness into this, man. Don't hate.
I already am.
It's
unless
a waffle.
It's bread pudding. Unless it's bread pud.
We have all these flavourings. We've got so much to do with them, man. I know it's only a 10ml sampler. Mullenberry, cheesecake. I really want to use that. And we've got a bit of cinnamon Danish that we need to do something with. Aloe vera. That won't work in this. Silly papaya. Melty caramel. Oh, melty caramel. That's going in.
With a bit of what Stefan just said, a bit of vanilla as well, just to add a little bit of oomph to that caramel.
Yeah. I only increased it like a 0.2% on the caramel and on the banana, but yeah, a little bit of vanilla might work. Where it has. I mean, we used marshmallow in there. That's what I've been looking for. Can we see it?
Capella something. Caramel.
Cereal 27. A little bit of cereal 27 normally balances out this kind of. I know it's quite an OT kind of cereal, but it seems to work well in this kind of situation. Low percent. Donut, exactly. I was thinking the donut at a very low percent. Like a 0.125%, just to add a little bit of thickness.
Hello, my darlings. Sorry. It's can too.
This is why it's good to go back and remix. You know, have a taste, see what it's like, give it a little bit of a jazz. And, you know, it's how you dissect a good recipe and make it a good one. Yeah, we'll go for a bit of donut. A little bit.
I'll add a bit of mouthfeel for Stefan.
We'll go for 1.15, so that is.
Love you, Stefan.
0.2. Right. Donut.
Do or do not.
Do you? No, I do not. So yeah, I think this bit of tweak might serve us well. Tiny bit of cereal 27 in here. This is turning into a very complex gig. .7. It smells good. It smells. I mean, it smelled amazing straight off the bat. It smelled good. Yes, donut for that baked bready taste. And a waffle is that, isn't it? It's like that stretchy kind of. You get that feel. It has to be like that.
I'm just thinking it's going to be like a Belgian waffle.
Yeah. That's what it is, isn't it? Banana, chocolate, waffle.
I'd say it's primarily sugar. Lots of sugar.
Brown sugar. But that's where the caramel comes in as well.
You got any vanilla ice cream?
I think we do, mate. I think we do. I think the vanilla notes are there, though. I'd break you, mate. You're tiny. Stefan.
Is he already been nice to me and flirting?
He's been super nice, mate. He'd break you in half.
Sweet Jesus.
So we're going to add a bit of melty caramel in this as well, just to reinforce the caramel that's already in there. We're not. Here we go.
We've already been through it, though, haven't we, about my size? I have got mongy strength. And that's your term for it. It's just like, you've just got mongy strength. Yes.
I think that is enough for adjustments on this one. Give it a shake. Give this one a bit of a shake. I'm not doing dirty things to the camera.
Are you sure about that?
Shaking this up. It just feels a bit weird holding it up like that.
Go on, give me that innocent look in your eyes as you're doing it. Come on. Perfect.
Oh, scream for me, Chris. Scream for me. It does look like I could be going through that split in the screen here. Sorry about that,
guys. I'm just waiting to see a face just appear. Just bing.
Hello there, dear. Yeah.
Coil Benders has joined the chat. Oh.
Oh, that's nicely aerated there. This recipe is complex. You know, if it's shit, it goes in the bin. But the levels we've introduced there are pretty minute. They're just to back up the caramel, to reinforce the banana. A lot of these have been adjustments to the flavours that are already in there. We've added a tiny amount of glazed donut. We've added a tiny amount of cereal 27, a good bit of white chocolate, and a little bit of milk chocolate. It is quite a complex one, mate. I need to have a little, see what it is.
Can you tell what it is yet?
You know what it is? We always have to bring someone in, don't we? Right, Chris. That's tasting good. I think let that settle a little bit. Let that settle. We're lidding it back up because someone had. I'll put a little note in the group, a little page over on Facebook. If you're not in the group, if you're watching this later, not in the group, just search Live Lounge Liquids, and I'll put a correction in. I'll give this a bash on a dripper, and I'll give it a little bit of a correction note on there. I think it's unfair to try it in a stock tank at the moment. It needs a bit of sweetness in there, to be honest, but I want to get the base flavors right and then increase that intensity with the sweetener.
Remember to use the full title of the sweetener.
Yeah, we'll use the full title of Super Sweet rather than stripping that one down into initials, because then you sound like...
You sound a bit too right.
Is it fairly unsweetened base though? You're getting chocolate.
Isn't that good to know how the chocolate is and melding with the waffle? Because sweetness is easily done, isn't it, in comparison?
Easily done. It's an easy addition. You just want to get those the subtle notes right before you increase any sweetness. Which is the way I've always done it. I've made some absolutely killer desserts, man. Not to brag. Sorry, man. We know.
You've made a killer cola as well.
We have made a killer cola and a killer coffee. Is it the way I'm holding it? No. Massive.
I'm being an angel. Steph. I don't know what you're on about. So I'm not the first one waiting on the OnlyFans page with the money ready.
We're definitely getting some chocolate through there, so we have increased it from this little mix that was the mix we did during the week. But it's going to be a long steep on this one. The same with the caramel. Stefan, make the most complicated flavors there possibly is. No bother. I got your back. And I have ordered some massive mix tanks. We have ordered some massive mix tanks because obviously vintage cola is nearly out of stock now. Blueberry custard tart is almost out of stock, so we're going to have to increase the amount we make. I mean, it is currently steeping, so we'll be back in stock soon. Within the next week and a half, it should be ready in a week and a half. But as soon as that is ready, that's when we're going to make a bigger tank. We're going to start making 5 litre batches. That's not great sticks, really, is it?
It's still micro brewing, isn't it? Which is far better.
Yeah, we want to keep it low scale. Let's not make this too popular, guys.
Well, it's quality over quantity, isn't it?
We don't want to be rushing stuff out and saying, right, that's steeped enough now, even though we know, we want it to have another 2 weeks. We don't want to. Oh yeah, that'll do. We once it's out of stock, it's out of stock. You're gonna have to wait for that steep.
Have you tried the age-old one of shouting at it to make it steep? It always seems to work for me.
Steep. It doesn't. I don't think I can't see that working.
It makes me feel it has.
Just get a bit cross with it, and then
Start poking it with a stick. Just steep quicker.
yeah, you're going under the stairs. In the warm cupboard under the stairs with your mattress.
And you'll stay here till you've steeped. You'll not see sunlight again. I've been reading articles on a gentleman that's not in this country yet, but he will be. I'll be taking notes.
Yeah, Chris likes he's but this.
He likes his
Have you seen the Drag Max review yet, anyone? I think it's quite a good review, apart from the music over the top, which is being addressed right now. Just look at that display. It's different.
The only negative with that display is what happens if you're colourblind.
Oh, surely you can still pick up some kind of colour. Or not.
I don't know. We'll have to find someone.
That's the original display. I'm just loving this new display. It's the core display rather than the iron. We like that. I can't remember how to change the colour on this. Oh, 3 clicks. 3 clicks. I've just done a review on it, man. I should know. There we go. We like a bit of blue. Bit of blue for dads.
But red ones go faster.
Yeah, I think Loopy won a little comp. And she won a Drag Max. You lucky devil. Well done. But, it's good. And get that display that way around. It's funky, man.
Show us the red one. Go on. Because we all know red ones go faster.
There isn't a red.
My heart will be broken.
There's no red. It's yellow or blue. We like a bit of blue for dads. But yeah, that's pleasant, man. It's lacking that sweetness, but and we have to rejig it and put the chocolate offering in there. So we're going to have to wait and see again. It's annoying because sometimes you can do this process for months and months and months, and then it gets to the end, it's like, fucked it. And then it's, let's go back 2 steps to where we were a month ago.
Drag it out, let it get some air, let it see sunlight, and you're not getting any more of that now.
This is why you always have things in development. Not everything works out. But yeah, really liking this Drag Max. You're going to love it, Loopy. You're going to love it, darling. It's beautiful. Do you have the Drag X? It's just another one that I really enjoy. I'm loving the Boo Boo products, man. I don't get sponsored by them, pay for them. I just sell their products. You don't even know who I am. But really rate them. Just the quality little devices, man. So yes, really enjoying that. We've done a little rejig on that. We'll have to see how it's going. That's not changing the colour, that's changing the mode from Smart to RBA mode. You're right, but it does change the colour. How do we change the colour then, Stefan?
Who knows?
How can you lose a Vinci X?
These are all pod mods I don't understand. It's beyond me. I don't trust myself with anything that's that small. I'll lose it.
Intelligent little thing. What's in here?
Peter, I'm picking up a hammer of God just because it's a bit bigger and I shouldn't lose it as easily.
Yeah. In Smart, it locks the watch for the coil resistance. Yeah, it's very. Maybe we should have checked out a review before I reviewed it, eh? I think does that theory fail, though? What have we got in here? I think we've got a 0.2 in here. Let's try this. Apparently posted to me. Oh, yeah, of course you posted it, mate. Of course you posted it. No, he didn't.
I don't know. The amount of times that Postman Pat seemed to have molested my mail that I've sent out is ridiculous.
How do we change?
Start posting a few rat traps just to see if anything happens that's funny.
It's me thinking it was a colour change. Yeah, I can see it's gone from smart mode.
And that's why it's an X for you, Loopy.
Exactly that. We surround ourselves in nice people, not thieves and buggerluggers. But yeah, I'm going to have to wait on this one now. Whose idea was it to do a remix? It should, you know, it is going to improve it. I can taste the improvement already. And then we just need to get the sweetness. Press the up and down at the same time. Yeah, and that gets you to the theme, but it doesn't change colour. That doesn't change your colour. Stephen is frantically Googling right now. I could just go and get the instruction manual, you know.
I'm very happy with my display.
It's nice. They are pretty.
Got a nice bit of girth to it.
That's what she said. He said. Paid up member here, bro. I've missed out on so many comments. Shall I just quickly knock up a mint custard?
If you do, you'll break my heart. Just throwing it out there.
How come?
Trifle is life. Unless you promise at some point there's a trifle in there somewhere.
I will do you a trifle one day, Chris. I've already done you a papaya mix, I didn't know. Did I? No. We have papaya.
No, not yet. Can we make it very similar to a certain childhood drink that was carbonated and it's a tropical drink? 3 letters.
Fruit is so much easier than desserts, man. I looked in the book. How do we change colour, Loopy? Can you change the colour on the display without changing it from modes? I didn't read the book. I did a review without reading the book, man.
Best way. Going blind.
Who needs instructions? I've built loads of wonky furniture from IKEA.
But for £15 you can have someone build it for you. Why bother?
You can't change the colour. I'll just keep using that mode. The 3-click mode if I want it blue. I know what I'm looking at in the wattage and resistance and stuff, but I imagine for a new smart mode would be ideal for a new vapor. You know, because let's have a look. It automatically adjusts. Does it? Does it automatically adjust? Doesn't appear to. I have no display, just a phallic tube. Are you holding your tube right now?
Is it the one you vape on or the other one?
Doesn't say how to change the colour. I might go and watch a proper reviewer.
Yeah. Have you tried turning it off and back on again? I was in IT once.
That's gone to 65 watts. It is auto changing. 50 watts, yes. Alright, you're watching. Can you see the wattage on there?
Nope. Yep. Sort of.
Well, that's gone to 65 watts. Put that one in, 50 watts. Yeah, we can revisit a nice smoothie. That's what I think. That's what Chris was on about, mate. We can revisit that one.
The orange mango that needed the papaya smoothie.
Yeah, that needed that papaya. It was almost there. Just needed that papaya. I'm going to have a look through. We've got a Bible of flavours now.
So papaya can be in everything then, yeah?
I'm looking. Let's find it. We've got some aloes now. They've arrived. We've got loads of new. We've got lavender. We have. What else? What else came the other day? Just the other day. Elderflower, garden mint. I'm really looking forward to a garden mint creation. Got strawberry ripe. That's back in. Elderflower. Elderflowers are really. And we've got some Chemnovatic cucumber in there.
What does that mean?
It's just a company, Chemnovatic.
Yeah.
We've got some blackberry blossom. If we want to do a blackberry number. Creme brulee arrived. A gingerbread arrived. I wonder what that's for, Chris. What could you imagine that gingerbread could be for?
I don't know. We'll have to ask us one of our very good friends.
What could we do with gingerbread? And creme brulee. We've got some fruity rings. And we've got loads of standard flavourings across the board. We have probably 200 different flavourings now. But we need to increase it. We need big racks. I want to be able. Anyone pulls the trigger and say, "I want Capella, whatever." Yep, no bother. I'll grab that. And that's how I love it.
Let's be honest, though, Peter. The big flavour you've said is one for boutiques, there, isn't it? One of them.
Yeah, it certainly is.
One I'm super excited for.
Yeah, it should be in the steep shelf. It should, mate. Hang on. I do bring things out from the steep shelf. It's finding it though, isn't it? I wasn't labelling these for so long.
Just take the shackles off it. It'll be fine. It won't run away. Promise.
We've got ginger vanilla graham cracker. We did that.
Would that be nice with a bit of caramel?
That would. Let's keep rolling. Ginger mango graham cracker. That was quite a nice one as well. Raspberry lemon marzipan. I wonder what that one's steep like, you know. That was a little bit edgy.
That's very different as well.
That tastes nice. Raspberry lemon marzipan. That tastes super nice.
How does it vape?
Oh, I'm going to drip here, Chris. Don't do this to me.
How does it vape? You'll have to update.
Okay, get off. Get off.
You'll have to update in a video just like this one.
That's the best donut of all time. So said by so many people. Oh, and then I've got unlabeled bottles, so I'm going to have to go sniffy in them. I think this is the Battenberg we did. That's the Battenberg. I'm just going to rack these up here. Battenberg. Then I'll print labels off and get them labelled. Why am I keep pulling up Algorithm Labs flavours? The Mars, it tastes nice. I'll send it out to you, Loopy, on next order and stuff. I'll send that out. You can have that one. Then you can be the judge of that flavour.
How's Family Disappointment?
It's still disappointing. We still need those alcohol mods. We haven't got around to it, have we?
Not yet.
That one has a weird taste, but I like it. I can't remember what it is. I'll have to flick through the flavour book. This one has a very weird taste, but it's super nice. It's like a childhood flavour. It's very candy. What else have we got? Family Disappointment, there it is. The writing's gone a bit weird on this. Let's pen this back on. Family Disappointment.
Fantastic name.
This is the Drunk Along. Drunk Along. I'm drunk. I'm going to get a sip of lager. It does. It has the smell and the vape of an amaretto. It's amaretto. Straight down the line, amaretto. But we want it to have a boozier hit. That's one up there.
Sneaky bit of whiskey in it.
Could do. Very, very. We need to launch this one.
Very, very stroke method in the makings.
Method in the makings. This one is method in the makings. That is so intense on your dark, ripe berries. That is getting launched. Right, need to remember that one. Very Berry is one of the best berries I ever tasted. Lemon and ginger cream cookie. I'm getting through them, guys. We've done a lot of flavours. That's not it. I might release a couple of very simple flavours as well. We've done a lovely orange blossom and mint. And that is, you know, it's a 4-flavour bag. And it's really nice and clean. That doesn't look like what we're after. It's a bit dark. A lot of these need a drip. Oh, that one fell off the shelf. Straw Nana Smoothie is the one I was thinking of. That, oh, the Straw Nana Smoothie. Right. I'm putting all my favourites up here. All the favourites are going up there. And then all the other flavours we'll put out as DIY flavours. They're good. We'll put them out as DIY flavours for all the DIYers. Is that straw nana smoothie? I think it could be, you know. My palate's kind of overwhelmed of tongue dripping all of these flavours to find out what they are. It was a recent one, wasn't it?
I've heard that Wife Beater can help you there.
It will. Oh, that. No. This is our Battenberg. Battenberg. Where's my labels at? I've got some little daft. Hang on. Let's have a look at this. I've got some scissors, I've got some paper. Let's label these buggers up. straw banana smoothie. That was a really nice one, mate. I think I'll just pull up the recipe. That straw banana smoothie was amazing. We need very the meek and the vet, who helped out with that recipe a lot. So this is, see, just a quick wrap. This is Battenberg. So we have Battenberg there.
Christ, you know what? I can hear the seagulls in your area. Something rotten.
That's not banana. I'm hunting for that banana smoothie now. I forgot about that one, Chris. Why did we?
If you buy chips at like your pier, if you've got one, the seagulls just come and invade all of them. I've heard so many.
Oh, I did an incredibly mentally eucalyptusy flavour. That's it. It's like, what the fuck? You know, a Fox's Glacier Mint? It is exactly that. It is exactly a Fox's Glacier Mint.
Without going too Dr. Evil here. How about no?
Jesus. So if anyone wants the Fox's Glacier Mint flavour, it's there. Oh my god, it's good, but I wasn't expecting it. That has mellowed, but it's really come through nice. So that's a Fox's Glacier Mint flavour.
I don't know. Me and Menthol don't agree.
It's not that mentally. It's hard to explain, but it's not that mentally. You're getting more of the eucalyptus. I know eucalyptus is like a menthol flavour, but just pop a Fox's Mint, the Glacier Mint, in your mouth, and it's exactly that. Health smoothie, the last tasting one. It's I don't know. I'm gonna have to remix them, you know. Like these flavors that you're talking about were amazing off the bat. But that is going to turn the heads of a lot of mental lovers. It really is. That is nice. But when you're not expecting it, it's like, oh, hello. I imagine it's like when you find the wrong hole.
Is there such a thing?
Oh, Christopher.
Life is full of these fun
I think
surprises.
this is how a straw banana smoothie. No, it's not. It isn't. There's definitely banana in there, though. Right, I'm just going to put the recipe. I need to bring my laptop in here as well. I really do. I always convert these back to the laptop. So let's have a look at this strawberry banana smoothie. You've got me interests piqued.
So your curiosity is aroused. Ooh.
It's very roused right now. It was the summer chill that was really nice as well, which was blood orange, raspberry, spearmint, and guava. It was a four flavor recipe, but it was so good, man.
Do you think a little sneaky, just a little invasion of papaya would be nice in that?
Maybe.
I am not a bitch for papaya, I promise.
Mate, every time you open your mouth, it's papaya. Battenberg, that was a really nice one.
Yeah, but
Don't be looking.
There's no need for papaya in that one.
Oh, there's our cola recipe. I'm not even going to flash that one on the screen because it'll be chawed.
Yeah, but they'll never take your super secret ingredient. Oh,
this one was named 2 in the Pink by you guys, wasn't it? A Kendall Mint. Kendall mint cake. I love Kendall mint cake.
I've never had this.
It's like a tree ball mint. That's but it's a good texture. It's the texture of the Kendall mint cake. Let's explain this one, Stefan. It's like, have you ever tried Scottish rock, where it's like very chalky, not like Blackpool rock with the that sticks to your teeth kind of rock. That's kind of what Kendall mint cake is, kind of a little bit. Anyway, yeah, I found that recipe here, Stefan.
By the
So it had,
way, Peter, at work, I had something which was very interesting because there's a work canteen where they push innovation.
Mhm.
I had a white chocolate cookie brownie with raspberries and 4 different chocolates with
Oh,
a caramel reduction on it.
that sounds super nice.
It was. I
I'm
felt
gonna
like I
end
had
up going.
diabetes afterwards, but it's
Yeah,
amazing.
but yeah, that's nice. You know, when you haven't had a beer for weeks, that's nice. Get my little violin out. Yeah, I found that recipe, Stefan. I'm going to mix that one back up during the week, and we'll add a bit of papaya in there. Just make a note. This is where the good stuff happens, isn't it? Papaya edition. Editione. But yeah, we've done what we set out to do. We've remixed the chocolate banana caramel waffle, and then it's
What
also made us take a look back at our other waffle. So yeah, good.
and what flavors are we looking at doing next week? Is it going to be a carbonated drink or?
I think we maybe could do a carbonated drink with a papaya, kind of like a Rio effect.
You didn't just say Romeo Indigo Oscar, did you?
I did. Go,
Beer,
go, go do it.
diary, jackpot. I'm off. I'll be back in 5.
Kagan. Is it like rock though? Being at the top of Everest and to both poles. That's nice. And we will. This one goes back to the cupboard. This one goes back to the cupboard along with all of those bottles. I will go matching them the flavors we've made, and then think of which ones we want to release to the public as DIY recipes and stuff like that. We have made some bangers, but some of them aren't branding fitting. So if people want to try those, I'll gladly pass those out there to the public. We want to be totally different, and if there's any that are like kind of not unique, then yeah, we'll pass those recipes out there. No bother.
Maybe we could always do an energy drink style cola.
Yeah, we could do that, but then do we really want to dabble with cola at the moment?
When you've had such positive reviews and support for your cola.
We should. We should. They'll go in the wash and sterilised, as with everything. Energy food full of sugar, cake and mint. See, Stefan, I thought it was like a candy rock. Like it was a chalky candy rock. That's what I thought it was. I'm
So
only
it's like
stupid.
it's like a mint tiffin basically.
But this is why I need my laptop. I could just Google right now. I'm moving soon, and I'm going to get my own office, so I'll be able to have everything out. Oh, hang on. I'll just turn around and start Googling. And, we can look into stuff like that. Evolution and bigger aboard. Energy food full of sugar, cake and mint. Been to the top of Everest and to both poles. It's like a soft fudge. Soft like a fudge. I need to get some now, mate. I'm sure I will have had it. I love fudge and I love... Fuck off,
Sorry.
Chris. Nearly spat out the tea. But white, super sweet and minty. I've definitely had it. 100% I've had it. I'm losing my lids. I'm sat with loads of lidded up stuff from samples that can go now. Reference them, I've profiled them. They're ready for the bin. No one wants to be sat there with loads of chocolate mixed up. So, oh, okay. I found it. I found our banana strawberry waffle. It was sat there in one of these tubs, not the old ones. Disappointed myself.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I'm off to go grab a beer. If I'm not a minute, I'll probably be another minute.
Yeah, I found a waffle.
How do I do this? Camera.
Let me just hear it all and still, Chris. Don't be on the toilet, man. But yeah, that is good, man. We've I found our banana stroop waffle. I need to write on that. That was called. I'm not writing it. We're calling it Strawfalicious, not Two in the Pink. Fuck's sake, guys! You are banned from creating flavors. Oh, right, not creating them, naming them. Permanent market isn't permanent on TikTok. So this one is Strawfalicious. We called it. Yes, I'm really glad we got this stuff now. Bit of sweet. Oh, I'm getting. Bittersweet chocolate by TFA just does not even taste remotely nice after 2 weeks. It's disgusting. That's going. If anyone wants this one, if anyone wants some bittersweet chocolate by TFA, drop us a message. You can have that for nothing. That is minging. That is minging. What else have we got? I can hear Chris shuffling about. Oh, and I found our little fruity number that we did as well.
Hello, darling.
Hello there. Well, hello there, neighbour. Yeah. Yeah, I've decided that TFA chocolate should not be used in anything ever. That is awful.
What is?
TFA bittersweet chocolate needs to go and die a death somewhere. I can't even
The
imagine.
Flavour Apprentice.
That's the Flavour Apprentice. There's just something absolutely wrong about that. Two in the Pink. No, we're not calling it Two in the Pink. Made it taste like shit covered in burning hair is what it tastes like. It's wrong. It is so wrong. TFA bittersweet chocolate. I can't even imagine. Could it work with like an aniseed or like? I'm thinking, could it add to another flavour?
Can you describe the flavour again? I think I missed it.
I think it's like shit covered in burnt hair.
I'll buy a bottle.
I'll put it down.
Sweet.
It's like someone's dropped a fart bomb in your mouth.
Why aren't we releasing this? We know there's a fair few people who would literally be buying that instantaneously by that description.
No, but it's weird. It's so
Just
wrong.
a warning label of this is so wrong. We know some people will love it.
Do you want it? Ooh.
This isn't.
But it leaves like if you right, TFA, bittersweet chocolate. Imagine a daffodil. Has anyone ever pulled a daffodil and the white stuff that's on there, put that on the tongue? That is what TFA bittersweet chocolate tastes like. And that is not me blowing it up. That's exactly what it tastes like. You have that feeling in your mouth.
So it's like an animal has actually defecated in your mouth, basically.
Pretty much. This one ain't too bad. This one ain't too
Oh,
bad.
cheers, Stefan.
Chris is like that all what is it, uncle.
I've
That is
just not
funny.
had time to shave. Cheers.
I've shaved too much. This is the Molenberry Glamour chocolate. I'm expecting beautiful things from this just off a finger dip.
And as for Pisshead, I've not had an alcoholic beverage other than today for a week. I've been a good boy.
Yeah, I'm enjoying
Awful.
that Molenberry. I'm really enjoying the Molenberry Glamour chocolate. I think milk chocolate's quite nice. Flavora milk chocolate. But they all kind of have that like tin can feel in your mouth. Oh, the milk chocolate smells amazing after the steep, like after a good 2 week steep. It's nice. You know what? That was one of my worst. I thought, oh, this one's going to be absolutely rancid. But after it settled down, that's really good.
Shame you haven't got a dripper just to double check.
Fuck you, Chris. Fuck you. I will be more prepared. I've been doing reviews today, guys. I've been doing reviews, damn it. I forgot to charge my batteries up.
Where's the reactor?
The reactor is in my bag with 6 batteries that are all discharged. There's no. I've really let myself down. But I was like a giddy child waiting to get this. So I thought, you know what? I'm not going to charging it up. So I've been smashing the Drag X to compare to the Drag Max for the last 2 days.
Since Stefan's in, anyway, I've got to ask, what batteries do you use on your mechanical mods? Because I know you're a mech user. Because I've been eyeing up some batteries myself.
Love you, really, bro. Yeah, what batteries do you use? What do you use? What 2700, 21700s do you use, Chris?
I use Samsungs and Sonys, and I've got a few Galeases, but I really, really want to try those OhmTech batteries, and I'm curiosity's got the better of me.
They'd have to have. Why did it have to have a special type charger?
I don't know, but the
If anyone
charger's
from
like
OhmTech
cheap
is
as
watching
chips.
But if anyone from OhmTech is watching this, very fucking doubtful. You know, drop us a message. Second Vapes Ltd at outlook.com, and we'll sort Chris out with some batteries, and he'll review them for you on here. Very fucking doubtful because we have like 2 viewers now and like 24 followers. But one day, one day, man, one day we might get like 30 viewers. We pray for that day to come. Because, you know, we're doing good things for good people. But, yeah.
At least I'm not using LGs, though.
LGs. I've got LGs sticking about. These are my little battery tray, and it's going to be like the devil coming out. Oh, you're keeping batteries near each other. Yeah, but they're in cases. It's fine. What have I got here? Oh, no, that's a 30Q. I thought I had some LGs in here. We've got some 20S's in here. We like a 20S in an old school 20, like the 25, an 18650 mech. We do like a 20S. 30Ts. I like the Molicel. We had these ones printed up second Vape limited from Molicel.
You got to be careful with how you pronounce that name because you could start getting a lot of people being like, "What did you just say?"
Yeah, I think that's all from us today, guys.
I don't. I've got to ask though, Molly Cell, because I've had two 21700s, and they were pants.
See, that's the 2700, and they're really good. They are really good. We did have the 21700s, and I probably do have a couple, but the lifespan of those is fairly shit.
I used it for about 3 months, and I was charging it all the time. I was using a 0.36 build on a single battery Dovco topside, and it just kept dying.
Yeah, Lupe's saying she uses 30Ts, 21700s. Molly Cell P26 for 18650 or 20S. 20S, you know, the battery life might be absolutely shit on the 20S, but the the performance is stunning. I need to bring out some of my old 18650 Max. I've got probably 20 odd kicking around somewhere that needs either the polishing or whatever. Might as well use them though. Bring out a new mech every time I'm in here. It'd be good. Like a bit of a retro vape, and then, oh, look at this really old bit of shit.
There's no such thing as a shit mod. It's keeping you off the cigarettes.
It is, but some of the old RDAs, RTAs were a bit disgusting. At the time, you were amazing, but if you were to like try and transfer that tech now, you'd be like, nah, mate.
It's like any of the old Geek Vape tanks, like anything before the Creed, it's just like, what were they doing?
Yeah. You know. Geek Vape did some really good RDAs, didn't they, in the old times? In the dark times, we call it, the dark times. But yeah, I think that's all from us, guys. We have revisited. I will pull this one out, Stefan, which is the banana stroop waffle we did, which is really good. Which is really, really good. And we'll put that one back in the steepy cupboard with our chocolate banana caramel waffle and see what that's like in 2 weeks, and go from there. But yeah, Chris wants to do a Rio inspired flavour next week. I'm allowed to say it. It's a Rio inspired. You know, it's not a Rio clone. There's a difference, isn't there?
Don't mention it. They'll know. They'll know the flavour.
They'll be hunting you down. You're the one that's requesting this. But yeah, you know, we'll make it very much like Rio. Go fuck yourselves if you want to try and take us. Chris, it's your fault. I've got nothing to do with this. I've had a little bit of a spill, so we clean that up immediately. Otherwise, we get a little bit of seepage. Yeah, it's not my issue, Chris. If there's any comeback,
how much is public indemnity again? Just throwing that one out there.
You can probably get that one for about 30 quid a month, mate. I think you need it just in a general like day-to-day life thing. That guy needs indemnity insurance just in case. Yeah, we're looking at that one for you, Chris. But yeah, this isn't my request. Someone is requesting it. I take no liability for anything that comes across. But it's an inspiration. It's not a copy.
God no, because we could probably do better.
We'll probably do better. Probably will. We like our fruits. But thanks for joining, everyone. Check out the review I just dropped. And goodbye from me.
Bye.
It's opposite, isn't it? Goodbye from Chris. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Spread the word. Stay safe.
Bye-bye.
Bye.